Hello all, good morning. Very warm welcome to one and all here. So it's very good initiative taken by Hussein and his friends, colleagues, that helping others to succeed in their career, right? So that's a very good initiative. I'm very happy for that to be part of this initiative. Uh, for the benefit of everybody, I am going in English. Whenever necessary, I might talk in regional language like Telugu, Tamil if required, but preferably we will go in English for everybody's benefit. And also people who are very uncomfortable in English should pick up English, because in the corporate world, no matter what domain or what role you play, English is very important. You should be able to communicate in common language. So obviously for us, English is the unlucky choice or lucky choice. We don't have choice, of course. Okay, once again welcome you all. I am Praveen, uh, basically from Andhra Pradesh, having extensive experience in application development in many technologies, because my experience is more than 15 years. So I have worked on several technologies, mostly predominantly in Java and related technologies. But I show interest in other areas as well, like Golang, Groovy, Kotlin. Groovy, Kotlin are again coming from Java only. Anyways, so I work on many things. Right now, I am working as freelance software developer, freelance solution architect. You can call it anyways, and supporting other new engineers, aspirant engineers like you all in their career. Welcome you all. So this is a kind of a demo session, or to induce you or induct you. Induction we call, right? Whenever you join a new company or a college, the first day is called induction day. Induction means like induce, like similar word, kind of that word. So to motivate you, to encourage you, that's the way we are going to take it this particular day. We may not talk about more technical details, but upcoming sessions will be technical. Hi Anil. Hi Chetan.
Hi, hi.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. You can call me Praveen. Anybody? No need to say sir or something. It is usual, ideal in corporate world, calling your colleagues, even though they are superior to you. It's better to call with their names. That's the ideal way. Okay. So I just want to take you to one thing called metacognition. Thinking about thinking, that's the word. Awareness of understanding one's own thought process. How do we think? What is the approach that we take? This is very important when we learn new things. Let it be anything. Learning about our own way of learning, right? That is important. I'll take you through various other philosophies as well in my regular sessions, on and off, very frequently, but may not deviate from our topics. But I would like to encourage you every day. That's why I keep motivating you with reality, right? So now there are series of books called Head First series. Head First is the series. Relay is the publisher. Okay, let me take you to the PDF version of it. Yeah, this one is also PDF. This is there for every technology, not just for Java. But anyways, we're not going for Java in this particular book today. For metacognition as a word, I want you all to look at this. By the way, can you all see my screen? I forgot to ask you.
Yes, Praveen.
Great,
It is visible.
great. I'm not asking you to buy this book or download this book, learn from it, but I'm going to show something today about metacognition. I first heard about that word in that book several years ago. It's very lengthy book, that's why it is taking time to download. So let's go to that particular page. Yeah, here it is. me increase the font size. How about the font size now? Yeah, it is maximum already. Can you see the page now? Metacognition. Anybody can say yes or no. Can you see the page? Metacognition.
Yes, Praveen.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
nice. So thinking about thinking. Why is it important? Because you are trying to learn new things, right? We are expected to learn. Our parents may say, even ourselves will say to ourselves, so let us learn this. Like that, we think about learning new things. But we don't know how to learn. Nobody taught us how to learn, right? That is why this particular page is very important, in my opinion. So if you want to learn anything, if you want to learn more deeply, very quickly, right? Pay attention. How you pay attention? They're saying that, okay, so you think about how you are thinking, how you give attention to the elements around you, things around you, what you are doing right now. Think about that. Okay, learn how you learn. Usually from the beginning of your childhood, how you have learned many things. Observe, think about it just for a few minutes. Even after the session, you can do this exercise separately. We never took, we did not take courses on metacognition or learning theory. This is called learning theory, right? But we were expected from the childhood, go learn alphabets, learn tables, no, mathematics, arithmetics, everything. When we are learning for the first time, it was very complex, isn't it? Maybe now if you ask me, or if I ask you, you may feel very silly, okay, about arithmetics like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division is what I am saying. So we don't know how to learn, but we are expected. Everybody is expected to learn this, learn this. So let's see how we can learn how to learn. In fact, in the entire session, even if you join later on, my primary goal is to equip you, upskill you in the concept of learning by yourself. Then there is no necessity for you to reach other people or other institutions for learning anything later point. You yourself will become self-learner. That is more important for me than actual concepts that I am teaching. Okay, that's why I am always starting with this particular aspect whenever I meet new people in the context of technology or learning. This is foremost thing, first thing that I speak about. Okay, now you have something in front of you. You are learning. So let it be Java, Spring Boot, database, any programming, even about how to use a computer. I don't know how to use a computer. How do I know? That is your problem right now. After few days, months, or years, you might not feel it as a problem at all. It is there with you. Let's go real world things like swimming, cycling, four-wheeler driving, for simplicity, car driving. Okay. The first day when you try any of these things, you might feel very uncomfortable, very difficult, but excited. I want to learn. I need to learn. That's it. I know I want to learn this. I need it very desperately. That's why you are putting heart and soul into it, your blood and sweat. That means your full effort. When you are so much involved, very much interested in the end result, when you know that end result is actually helping you for your future well-being, right, then you will not leave it just like that, even if it is difficult in the initial days. That's the key here, key trick. What is the learning trick that this particular article or the page is telling you? If you are learning something new, you should tell your brain that what you are learning is very important. Tell your brain in the sense, tell it to yourself. Brain is ourselves, isn't it? When I say your brain, it is you, just you. You should tell yourself that what you are doing is really important. It is very crucial to your well-being. Well-being means your future, your life, your family members life, altogether holistically. If you see, it is your family life, not just your life. Either male or female, the moment you marry, get kids, you have many things to handle. Before marriage, few things, maybe your parents health is important to you, uh, your own health. So that is all comes under your well-being. The moment you have your own family after marriage, you may have much more responsibilities. For you to be very well in your future life, that is called well-being, right? It is very crucial. Which is very crucial? The activity that you are doing is very crucial. If you can convince yourself or your brain that what you are doing right now is really important, so that your future life will be really comfortable, that's the trick here. Your brain will support you. You need not to be in battle with your brain constantly asking, remember this. You need not to ask. Your brain knows how important it is, how much important it is. Otherwise you lose your own well-being. Do you want to be well in your future, or you just want to struggle? Anybody, right? Can anybody say whether you want to be successful, happy, or tragedy? Just say, which one do you want to be, in tragedy or successful life? Guys, just say something. Chetan, Atul has joined. Hey Atul, thanks for joining. Atul is my
Yeah,
friend.
hi friends.
Hi. Anil, many people joined now, is it? Just quick check. Yeah. So can you say, like, for example, maybe let me ask Ramya. Ramya, would you like to be in a happy situation or healthy situation in future, or in a struggle? Ramya.
Happy situations.
Exactly. So everybody wants pleasant situation, happy situation in the future, right? So if that is the case, whatever you do today, you should believe that it is going to make difference, bring well-being, or bring happiness to your life. Okay. If you believe that and then constantly tell yourself or your brain that it is very crucial to your well-being, crucial means important. Okay, very crucial to your well-being, living happily. If that is the case, then you should tell. Imagine learning something else, for example art form, or chess playing. If you are not taken chess as your career, just as a hobby, that doesn't make any very serious impact. Of course it brings you super joy to you if you are happy, playing well in chess, going to other chess competitions or something like that. That will definitely bring joy. That joy is necessary only after you are feeding your belly. You should have enough food. Only then you can do, isn't it? Feeding your belly means what? Fulfilling your financial needs, material life. ప్రాపంచిక విషయాలు అంటారు. మెటీరియల్ లైఫ్ యూ షుడ్ బి సక్సెస్ఫుల్, దెన్ యూ కెన్ పర్సీవ్ ఎనీ ఆర్ట్ ఫార్మ్, యువర్ ప్యాషన్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ రెఫరింగ్ హియర్, ఆర్ దీస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ రెఫరింగ్ హియర్ యాజ్ వెల్ బీయింగ్. Why do we learn something very complex, not interesting? Because that gives you monetary benefits to bring it to the lowest possible thing, right? What it gives end of the time, end of the day, it gives you money. With that you may be able to fulfill your financial needs. So that is in one way well-being. It may not be all about, right? Well-being doesn't mean just having money, of course, but that is majority in many people's life. Okay, if you are very healthy and then very wealthy, nothing else is too much of a bother to you. Health and wealth are very crucial. Okay, now telling your brain or yourself that what you are doing as a learning activity is very crucial for your well-being will definitely help your brain or yourself to remember, learn faster, deeper. That's what here they are trying to tell. So you need not to have a constant battle with your own brain or your own self to ask it to remember things that you are learning. Keep the things. Sticking means remembering here, just as an indirect meaning. Okay. What is the trick for achieving well-being or learning things quickly, deeply? Can anybody tell what is the trick? Just reading these two lines is the trick. You can read. I just want any of you to read. Maybe who is willing now? Let's see who is willing to read. Anybody wants to read it louder? Or
Yeah,
else
the
I'll,
trick.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the trick is to get your brain to see the new material you are learning as a really important and crucial to your well-being.
Yeah, that is the trick which this trick is for what? Can you tell me what it gives you, this trick? Quick learning, deep learning, that's what it gives you, right? You can learn faster, deeper, when you realize that it is very important for your own well-being. Imagine swimming, that you are trying to learn as a young kid before yours or during your schooling. You are going there and then trying to learn swimming. Would you like to learn it, or okay, I don't want to learn? Imagine you decided that you want to learn. How much effort you put? Every day you go, at least in summer holidays, to a nearby well or any river. You take support from your elders or your friends. Village, that is how it happens. Swimming pools and all only available in city culture. I come from village, so basically we go along with friends to well for learning swimming, right? That brings you few things. One, security. In emergency situations you will be able to survive. Okay, another thing, it gives you joy, health as well. Swimming is very good exercise in one way. That way you realize that it is crucial, very important for your well-being, even in uh, unexpected situations. Surviving itself is well-being. Coming out of that problem itself is well-being, isn't it? So when you learn something, tell your brain that very crucial. Then knowingly, unknowingly, yourself will start involving with the content that you are trying to learn. That's the key. Okay. Here in this space, there are other things you can learn later. Even they are talking about tiger and all. Like for example, if somebody teaches you that I will start teaching you how to escape when tiger is attacking, would you like to listen the session or no? Maybe not everybody wants to listen. Very boring sometimes, not always, at least sometimes. But imagine tiger is trying to attack you right now. Your brain reacts immediately. Nobody needs to teach you. You will run, try to escape. So your situation is demanding you to learn. Imagine you are in desperate situation that I have to go get a job. Otherwise, for example, my marriage proposals are very nearby. I should be in a job. Otherwise, getting marriage proposals is a challenge, right? If you are not having proper income, right job, you will find it difficult to get suitable spouse, isn't it? Just as an example I am taking, it's not the only thing I'm talking about. So such situation demanding will force you to do certain things, right? That way tiger is trying to attack you, no need to teach you how to try coming out of the problem. You yourself will try. That's how you put yourself in uh, little crucial or tricky situations and then keep yourself active. That's more effective way as well, right? And also here, if you come down, they'll ask you to drink water, do some brain exercises, all those things. See, drink water, lots of it. Your brain works best when in a nice bath of fluid. Dehydration decreases cognitive functioning. That means our brain means what? Neuron firing, right? Like in science we call, if you want to remember, if you want to react, those are all neuron fire, some kind of electricity fire or something. That is called cognitive functioning. It works only when you have right amount of water in your body. If you don't have sufficient water in your body, brain decreases its functioning capability. Okay, remember that when you ever stretch yourself for more hours learning, drink too much of water. That doesn't mean you should drink 1 liter at one stretch as one go. No, every 20-30 minutes, 300 ml, less than half liter, more than quarter liter. 300 ml is reasonably sufficient for every half an hour. So there are other things as tips for you. You can learn these two or set of pages later as well. I'll share this PDF link itself in the WhatsApp group. That's about this story. Now, can anybody tell what did you observe in this particular page, metacognition, thinking about your own thinking approach? What did you understand? Anybody interested? Not the same person again. I'll call otherwise. Teja? Hello, Teja.
Hi, yes, sir.
Good morning. So, what did you understand? Maybe if you are comfortable in your mother tongue, go ahead. If I know your mother tongue, I'll try to understand. What is your mother tongue, by the way?
Kannada.
Kannada. Okay.
Hmm.
Can you speak Telugu and Tamil?
I can speak Telugu, but
Telugu.
not that fluent.
Okay. Try in Telugu. If it is
Okay.
difficult, go in Kannada. Or if you are very, very convenient, comfortable in English, that is much better. Which one do you go with?
English only.
Super.
Telugu.
English is better. Go ahead, because others can also understand. Where did you get? Just a couple of minutes we have discussed, right? Something. What did you get out of it?
Means we should give importance to what we are learning in our daily lives, like subject or anything, like other activities also. Then we should planning and monitoring something. Like we should make a notes about what we are learning. Then pay
Pay
attention
attention.
to one what we are learning Java or something else.
Correct.
Then means we should think like what I don't know.
Yeah, this particular point, right? We should think about
Yes,
how important it is for
yes,
our own future.
yes. Then our daily for our daily needs. Then
Correct. Our future needs, what we are doing is very important. If you mess up, your future is messed up. You want to mess up your life, or you want to be successful person?
I should be.
Yes, that answer should give you importance of doing it properly, isn't it?
Yes, we should. I mean, we should do our. I mean, self awareness ourselves. We should learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Correct. Okay. Good. Happy that you are speaking.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now let me take you to another story that is little religious, but we can all apply that to our own livelihood, regular activities that we do in the life. Anything, even learning, especially for learning. What we are doing now is learning. So it is little religious, but don't worry about your religion and what I am typing is a different religion. That doesn't matter. Okay. Bramara Keetaka Nyayam. I have already prepared a document. Let me open that. I searched about it. I know that I searched about it in Chat GPT and then prepared it for you. Today I just want to tell this. That's why I prepared. Okay. Bramara Keetaka Nyayam. This is from Sanskrit, by the way. Ancient Indian philosophy or logic. This is a logic. So you can apply logic for your ongoing things as well. What is your ongoing thing? Learning. You are aspiring for learning things. You are seeking self-transformation. You want to transform as a software developer over a period of time. That is what your activity now, right? So how do you apply this particular philosophy or logic? This is what I want to try convincing or explaining you in literal terms what it means, and then in our aspiration of or applying it for our learning, how do we do. That's the only thing. This is just one page, don't worry. Not too many things are not there. We'll quickly finish it off. Bramara is actually a what is it, fly kind of making zoom noise, no, zoom kind of noise that it makes. It's like a fly That is Bramara. Keetaka means like any small insect, worm, okay, caterpillar, such a worm. Nyaya is like a principle, analogy, rule, or something like that. So that's all literal word by word meaning. It's a rule or principle related to a Keetaka, insect, and a Bramara, which is a bee. You know, logically that's the thing here. I mean, just literal word by word meaning. In Telugu, we call pratipadardham, every word and its meaning. Okay, pratipadardham. Okay, it refers to the belief that a worm, when constantly meditating on being in the company of a wasp, eventually transforms into wasp itself. This means a worm thinks that I want to become a wasp. Wasp is actual Bramara. Beautiful, very nice sound making, are capable of flying. But worm, do you think worm can fly? No. But this bee can fly. I'm sorry. Worm cannot fly. It can only slowly walk or creep, crawl basically. But flying is much more power than crawling, isn't it? We can reach places very easily. Even if everybody wants to fly, at least in aeroplane, if not as a bird, right? Yeah, so just for fun. So worm is trying to think about I want to fly, I want to become as a wasp. That's the idea here. So when it is constantly doing that and being among other Bramara, other the bees or wasps, that is the company means being associating with other Bramara, other wasps, is what it is constantly doing. And eventually, over a period of time, it becomes wasp itself. It is real thing. It's not a story or something. It is really happening in every day. Whenever actual wasp is trying to lay down eggs or bring his own babies, right? They burn as worms after the egg fertilization or whatever, technical terms. Once it is a worm, it looks around all other wasps and it would like to fly and make sound as that particular wasp as well, other wasps. That is its ideology. But as a worm, as of today, it doesn't know how to fly. It doesn't make such a beautiful musical sound as well. If you take it Bramara sound as a music as well, you can think about it as a music as well. So now imagine yourself as a worm now. You are stepping into the world of programming, being a developer, being successful developer for whatever purpose in your life. Let it be passion, let it be money making, whatever, right? So you want to become like other wasps, other technical leads, other architects, other senior engineers. So look around, be in the company of such good engineers. Constantly think about it, not just like thinking, but to start with. Then eventually you will definitely be a software engineer, isn't it? How everybody had become a software engineer as of today, including me. I even was young engineer like you. Everybody, of course. Eventually, we will improve our skill, upskill ourselves, either through guidance or by our own self-learning. Whatever way is easy, practical for individual, it applies. So that is the idea here. If you step into today and then look around you, you may find it complex, challenging. Stepping back is not the right way. Going forward is good way. You will definitely achieve the result once you believe in it. Okay, now let's see. Constant focus, contemplation, repeated meditation, thinking about it. Association, being with some existing people like that. Association means having accompanying those people, getting the accompaniment of those people. Especially mental, moral, intellectual development. If you want to do, you should think about it very deeply. Immerse ourselves inside it. Immerse means in Telugu, munigipovam, like going deeper into the water. Imagine it is water. You want to go inside the water. That's called immerse. Immerse yourself inside what you are trying to become, trying to achieve. Immerse yourself into it. That's the idea. So let's apply that for our own learning activity. Here is how learners can use the principle. Okay. Association matters. You should be having very good teachers, very good books around you, your peers, fellow friends. Peers means here your colleagues, friends, anything like that. Should also be a good skilled person in that particular area. That association, that friendship gives you very good environment for you to shape as a better engineer, right? That is association matters. Okay, if you are with people around you with the same skill, at a higher level of skill, right, you will get eventually that level of skill as well over a period of time. Deep focus, you should focus on the subject, forget about anything else. When you do, imagine what I am doing now. Can I even think about buying grocery or vegetables for my home now, right now? I cannot, because I am so involved into the process of guiding you, helping you. Though I have other things to handle at my home, I might not think or discuss with you about those things right now. My current activity is entirely different. So likewise, immerse yourself, observe many things. Okay, that is called focus. Nothing more than deviating from your current activity is called focus, right? Without deviation, if you think about it, act on that, that is called focus. Transformation through contemplation. Repeatedly think about it, meditate it, have a discipline cycle of practice, attending classes regularly, practicing immediately, at least consistently, if not every day. If you miss for a marriage occasion you are going, that day you might miss. But make sure you get the recording, watch it, practice it. You want to go and meet your friends today or relatives. There is an emergency, you have to go to your native place. That's all okay, but you should come back to the your normal routine. Your routine should always be your goal oriented, future oriented. You, if your routine is not supporting you in achieving your goals, amount of time it takes to achieve goals will definitely be more, isn't it? Have more habits, routine centric towards your goals, concentrated, thinking about your own goals and then acting upon your goals. Yeah. And then imitating before getting the mastery. This is again every baby, when we see babies, right, very young, very newborn babies or 2 year 3 year kids, how they actually learn things, they start imitating. Even parents will say, can you call amma, can you call nana? We try to teach the baby that these are the words, can you call. We feel happy when the baby speaks those words. That's how baby learns, right? Mimicry or imitation of existing doers or skilled people. That means what? Practicing, doing it by your own self is also very important. These are the 4 aspects. Okay. Summary. So manana, in Telugu also it is called repeatedly saying. Manana means repeatedly saying. Contemplation is also deep meditation. Meditation doesn't mean your religious meditation or your whatever aspiration. Here meditation means having that particular idea, thinking about it, living in that idea is called meditating. It can be anything. If it is self-realization, it is more religious or in that direction. If it is your own well-being and learning activity, that is also meditation, but you are meditating on something else. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the summary. You become what you constantly think about and who you surrounded yourself with is the point here. You want to become a developer, so you should be constantly think about being a developer, becoming a developer, and you should be surrounded yourself with such good developers. If you want to be a scientist, thinker, artist, immerse yourself into that world fully. Let your mind transform through association, just as a caterpillar becoming a wasp. Yeah, hope you understood this. Not so superficial, technical, or very challenging to understand, right? It is very simple thing. Do you agree?
Yes.
Who is it? Somebody said yes. Can I know his name?
This is Pawan.
Hi Pavan.
Yeah.
Can you tell that what did you understand out of this particular document or the concept, logic?
Yeah, how to become concentrate on that whatever the course we should take that one.
Mm.
So how we will go, and how we will concentrate regarding this one.
Correct.
Yeah.
So two things. You should yourself tell yourself or brain that it is going to help you for your own future well-being.
Yeah.
Once you tell that, how do you achieve that future well-being? What is the series of activities you need to do? What is the logic that you need to apply for your own activities, your own daily routine?
Yeah.
In what way your routine should be? Similar to your caterpillar or worm.
Yeah.
How it is trying to transform itself into wasp, what it is doing. Same thing you should do as a upcoming engineer, very young engineer. What you should do? You should think about becoming very good engineer, becoming very good software developer, architect, and be along with such team members or people, friends. That's the idea behind it. Nice, good. Anybody else wants to add anything? Maybe I'll ask if nobody is voluntarily coming. One or two more people, and then we'll see one small example in Java, because we are starting with Java. Anil Kavadi. Sorry if I pronounce wrongly. Can you say something? Can you add something? Yeah. Hi Anil.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah Anil, what did you understood? Do you want to add anything on top of Pawan said?
Nothing. I mean, like, hello.
Yeah, go ahead. We're able to hear you, but little low voice, but that's fine. We can carry on. Go ahead. Hello. Go ahead, Anil.
So, Praveen, I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
I think there is internet issue from your side. Hope my internet is very clear. You all can hear me properly, right? No disturbances, no lag or something, isn't it? Shruti, how is my voice so far? Very clear to you? Hello, Shruti. Yeah, maybe others also can tell. How was my voice so far?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Praveen.
clear. Praveen.
Yeah, so internet is good from my side, right? No much lag or even disturbances are not there from my side. I'm in an isolated room. I'm not having any distraction here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now maybe Vinod, can you add something on top of what Pawan said? What did you understand? Vinod, I am asking because nobody is voluntarily popping up, coming. Even in your own mother tongue, you can say if you are not convenient in English. Vinod, can you hear me? Can you unmute yourself? Mic is not working. Okay, sorry. Okay, no problem. Maybe let me ask Chetan. One or two people talking will give confidence to others in future sessions. Okay.
Yes.
We are, yeah, Chetan. Good morning.
So in this slides, I learned how to focus on our career, how to
Good.
concentration on our works,
Yeah.
keeps on learning, keeps on upgrading our skills.
Yeah.
It will helps to get our position.
Wonderful. Very good.
Thank you.
You actually summarized it very properly. Super. Thank you so
Thank
much.
thank you.
Yeah. That's it. I think that's about the stories that I want to convey today. So it was around 40 minutes when we started, right? Around 9:32, something like that we started. So 40 minutes we were just into foundation, what we need, how we achieve it, what we need to do to achieve it. In general, it's not specific to any learning. General learning, that's it. Now let's see Java as a programming. Now I'm trying to search something. I don't know if it is available. Okay, let's see. Java by example. There is something called Go by example, Python by example. I'm just thinking Java. Hey, it is there. Everybody clones it. It looks exactly similar to Go by example. I never go by example. There is a website for Go. I went through this when I want to learn Golang. This I never went through, but almost similar. Maybe my dark mode is enabled here, and this particular website has no dark mode. If I disable the dark mode, it also looks similar, but let's not go to that level. So almost similar, right? Same thing, just the color is different. So let's take one example today, Java by example, and then we'll wind up. No, I don't want to overload today because different level of maturity in the context of Java skill. We all are having different levels of maturity. That's why I just want to give simple example today. Java is very popular. Okay, don't worry. The 30 years completed. Java born in 1905, not 1905, 1995. 1995, 2025. Exactly 30 years. Even now it is very popular. So even upcoming 30 years, our future generations will also use Java. Don't ever think that I am stepping into old technology. Old is gold. And of course, Java for Java software development is wonderful technology, evolving just like any other technology. Even new languages, technologies popping up. Java has its own strengths, robustness. No, it has extensive libraries, too many libraries. Extensive means many things. Proven ability to create scalable, secure, high-performance applications. So Java is all about good things. It has so many good things. That is why it is able to live in the industry for such a long time, 30 years. You want to know when Java was invented? Java Wikipedia, if you go, any technology or anything you want to see, Wikipedia will give you little decent information. See, 1995. I'm sorry again. 30 years ago, first Java was released. Okay, a very interesting technology you are into. Don't worry about its legacy and all old thing, old nature. Don't worry. We can read through the documentation. This is it, this itself. Learn how a bit about Java, tools, libraries, all about. Java by example is hands-on introduction to the Java using annotated example programs. This word annotated will also get in the programming itself as concept called annotations. But here they are using it as an English word, general human language, natural language word. Annotated means emphasized, highlighted, giving more uh, attention to it. That is called annotation. Giving additional details, attention, something like that. I am annotating every example. That's what they are trying to tell. Okay, check out the first example. That is hello world itself. Either you click this or click this, same place you go. So this is very first Java program. Okay, our first program will print hello world. Okay, let's print hello developers hi-fi just for a change. Okay, hi-fi for every developer. Message, here is the full source code. This is all the code that you need. Now see too much of space here because they don't want to explain anything here. Immediately to the output alone they want to explain. That's why they made like this. If they want to explain anything in this particular line, they'll use this space to explain it. That's the idea behind having more space, less space. Reason is they just want to explain what is next to it in the right side. Left side is the explanation to the right side content. Exactly in the same line it is. That's why it is having more gap here. That's the ideology. Okay. Let's go through this. There are some English words here and then some characters. Isn't it? This is a character. The rest all alphabets. Do you agree these are all alphabets and few characters? Dot, this bracket, quotes, comma, semicolon. These are all some characters. Otherwise, all alphabets. Do you agree? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Good. So programming is also a language. May not be a natural language like Telugu, Tamil, English, Japanese, like that. It is a language to be used with computers. One side as a human being, we are using it. Other side as a machine or mission. Machine is learning, understanding what we speak and then responding accordingly. Language meant for what? Communication. Why language is necessity? Even if you take natural language, you want to get a cup of coffee, you want to ask your family members, you should say in such a way they understand. If you say something that they don't understand, you will not get a coffee at all. Similarly, if you want to achieve something, say in such a way that other person who is the machine here, the computer, understands. If you do mistakes, computer doesn't understand and gives you errors. That's the idea behind it. So this is also similar to natural languages, like what we all speak. But specifically, we are talking to a non-human being, computer, machine. We are talking to machine rather than a person or human being. That's the only difference. End of the day, we are speaking and then getting the results done. I want to say, I want to print hello world here. Can you print hello world for me? That's what I'm asking to the Java compiler and Java executor. C means compiler. Without C here, it is executor. We'll talk about this. Maybe if you know fundamental programming in general, computer science, like C, C++, or any other language, you know what is a compiler, what is executor. But let's not worry even if you don't know. Okay. So we are trying to ask, hey compiler or hey executor as a language, can you print hello world to me? Okay, I can print you. That's how it is printing. Okay. Shall we do it now? In fact, we can run it somewhere here. Yeah, repel it. Very good. Is not found. Huh? These links are broken. So let's take our IDE. I'll take community edition, which is free of cost. New project. Don't worry about all these things today. We will learn in future sessions. But today I just want to give you flavor, a little taste about how a program looks in Java. Okay. Hello in SD Tech. So SD Tech is the institution that we are all associated with. Be thankful to the institution that they have taken this wonderful initiation that we are all getting benefits from, whether by paying or just voluntarily learning or free of cost, whatever it is. You are getting benefits from this institute called Secure Digital Technologies. Be very, thankful to the company or the institution. Can you all say thank you to SD Tech? Just once loudly. Meanwhile, I'll create the project.
Thank you to ST Technologies.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Achyuta.
Thank you. On behalf
Thank
of
you,
ST
Technology.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm just creating a Gradle one. Don't worry about that. So now you got simple class here as a main. All these things you can remove. These are all comments for your own understanding. They added this, but I am going to remove today. Later on, we will see all these things. These are all just comments. Though it looks like that, it is actually a comment. Okay, IDE represents it differently, but it is a comment here. Okay, printf, no, println. This gave me a little different. This for loop, let's not have. This is the only statement that it had, right? Maybe in the example, if you see this particular line, the package line is not available here. So if you don't want to see that also in our program, yeah, this is how it looks. I even moved it outside the package. So you see exactly same thing, right? Let me scroll. You see almost similar, other than the message itself, everything else is same, isn't it? Maybe the class main, let's rename it to hello world. So almost same, right? Okay, let me run as whatever they did for running it. So let me run in the same way. Go to terminal, Java C, hello world.java. This is inside src, right? Src main Java. So you have only one file, which is hello world.java. Let's run Java C hello world.java. So you did not get anything. Even here, if you see, you did not get anything. This is next command. That's why the dollar is displayed here. For me, arrow and then the Java folder name. This is folder name. Don't worry. This is not actual thing. Okay. This is just the folder name or directory name. Now see here, once you compile, if you don't have errors, you don't see anything. This is successful case. Okay, now let's execute it. Java hello world. This time you should not give any extension. Look at this as well, because in the same place you got another file created which is with an extension called .class. Output of your earlier command, compiler command, is compiled version of your source code. That is why src, name src means source. So the source or your own handwritten file is compiled to the binary. This is decompiled and then displayed here. But the content of this file is not like this. If I open it in any text editor, if I take you to the folder here, open with any text editor, other VS Code, for example. Okay, this cannot open. That's what it says. Because it's not a plain text. That's why. Open anyway. Text editor. See how the code looks inside this? Inside the class file, what is it? We don't understand much out of it. Maybe some known characters are there, but unknown things are also there. That's why it is binary, executable kind of thing. Binary, output of our own class. Okay. Don't try to understand that class, at least in the initial days. Okay, so this is generated. I did not create this file because even if you want, I can delete and then show you. That is deleted. Let us run once again the Java C command. See, file is generated. That means output of this Java C command is your class file. Okay, now let us run with Java. Sorry, I'm bad at typing. Java hello world. Without the either .java or .class, you should run. See, hello aspirant programmers. It is printing. Same thing, right? I'm trying to be little different here because you are all aspirant programmers. You are all excited about programming language, excited to learn new things, right? That's why aspirant programmers. You are all interested programmers, aren't you? Say yes or no. Are you interested in programming?
Yes, sir.
Be
Yes,
bold,
sir.
be louder.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
good. So now I just changed that. That's the simple program I want to run to you today. It's almost an hour. So we are done running our simple hello world program. We got the output as well. So now let me, as a bonus, let me tell. Uh, okay, new array here. Pavan, let's see. Teja. I'm just going with random names. Shruti. Maybe I might be wrong with Manjula. Spelling here. Who else? Sai. Shiva, Srinivas. These are all not part of our class, by the way. Okay. Who else? Chetan. 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 Okay, let's end here. So these are all our aspirant engineers. For each engineer, say high five. You know what high five means? Let me run it once again. Before running, you should compile and then run. High five Pavan, high five Teja, high five Shruti, high five Manjula. Okay? Though I am not hitting your hand with my hand, no? Just saying high five to you all. Everybody, if I miss anybody here, don't take it wrong. Just want to say high five to you all. Okay? If you see this program, how many times I wrote word high five? Only once. But here you see as many times as number of attendees here. Aspirant engineers, why attendees? Aspirant engineers. Let me write it. Aspirant programmers. Once you change this, I intentionally avoid renaming it. I want to show you that. So even now you get the same thing. Compile it once, run it again, you see the same result back. Okay. Let me zoom in if you want for 125%. Here there is an underlined squiggly word. It says I don't know what it is. So let me say that is a valid word. Shruti is also a valid word. Chetan is also a valid word. Okay. Now see everything green. No warning, no error here. No, not even a spelling mistake because these are all valid words. We will talk about what is this all about these things in future sessions. This is just a demo. That's why I am not giving you more details. Rather, I want you to enjoy the output. Enjoy the output. Did you enjoy the output today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. I'm happy that you all enjoy the output. I'll add one other small important aspect about dopamine. This is a hormone that comes in our brain. Okay, dopamine is a hormone. In human beings brain, it develops or somewhere in the human being's body. Okay, dopamine is very important hormone for ourselves as a learners, as aspirant learners, aspirant beginners or programmers. Dopamine is very important hormone for us. I'll tell you why, and then we'll try to wind up. This dopamine hormone is released when you are really happy, when you are really satisfied, when you are really comfortable. No, such situations only you will get this hormone released. This is for motivation as well. The moment you get it, you will be motivated, right? When you see the result, are you happy that you are able to print something, you get some result what you want to achieve? So you are happy, right? That happiness is a reaction in your body that is called releasing of a hormone called dopamine. You should frequently get that hormone released in yourself. That's why I'm trying to tell you this. I'll also talk ChatGPT right now. Why is it important in the context of learning? Okay, I'll ask such a question. We'll all see that quickly and then we'll wind up. Now, this is also very important thing. You should reward yourself. You should feel happy for what you have achieved today. You should feel satisfied. That satisfaction will keep you motivated for achieving more complex or more bigger things. Though it is very small thing that you achieve today, doesn't matter. As long as it is successful achievement, you should celebrate your happiness, celebrate your achievement. Whether it is small or big, doesn't matter. Now let me ask ChatGPT. I'll ask the incognito mode. Why is dopamine an important thing for aspiring learners of any technology? This is the question I am asking. Okay, let's see. See, aspiring learners of any technology or really any discipline, not just technology, whatever you learn, dopamine is very critically important. Okay, it drives curiosity, motivation. It reinforces productive habits, supports long-term learning and retention. You will not give up in the middle. You will keep yourself motivated. You will go one step forward. You will not go backwards. Okay, that is more important, isn't it? Low dopamine, burnout, apathy. Burnout means exhausted. I am very uncomfortable, sad. I am done. I am tired. That is called burnout here. Okay. You can hack it in healthy ways. How do you actually increase your dopamine levels, boost dopamine naturally? How do you do? Break task into small achieve chunks. That's why I am saying simple things you should try to solve. Even if you get a big problem, you should break into small task and then achievable chunk. Achievable piece of chunk means piece. Your own big task should be broken into small pieces, and those pieces should be solved. Then you will definitely get your dopamine increased, boosted. Celebrate micro wins. Simple things you should celebrate. This is what I was saying just before, right? Get feedback, review from your peers, your fellow developers, mentors. Get their comments. Avoid burnout loops, over cramping or comparison with others. Don't do. Go one step at a time. Take baby steps. We all use in software industry as well. If there is a group discussion going on a particular architecture, right, when I am trying to solve the problem, I always say that, okay, let's take baby steps. Let's take one step at a time. Let's not run immediately. So I just want you to understand smallest possible things first, breaking down, and then keep building on top of the building blocks, small things. That's how taking baby steps is very easy and also very rewarding as well, helping you. Okay, dopamine makes you learning feel worth it. It's your brain's way of saying that was good, do more. Okay, do you agree? Without it, teaching or learning, tech learning becomes mechanical and demotivating. Do you want to be mechanical or more lively? You don't want it to be very mechanical. You should be more involved. You want it to be very lively, active. That's why you should keep yourself rewarded. Say that you achieved something good, that was good, and do something more, do little more, like that. With it, you become a driven, curious, and resilient learner. Resilient means failure resilient. You are foolproof. That's called resiliency here. Maybe these are all technical terms. You will get these words in your microservices as well. If you know what microservices means, you will understand. What I mean is, in technical terms also, this English word is frequently used, resiliency. Would you like to know how to structure your learning to maximize dopamine motivation? No, not now, maybe later. Yeah, that's it. Almost exactly 1 hour I took into 3 parts. First part, around 40 minutes or so, was explaining you or setting up the foundation. Second part, a very simple example. Third part, again, encouraging you to keep motivated, achieve simple things, and then celebrate your small successes. Okay, that's how we are ending today's session. Do you want to stop recording? Anybody from the institute?